They called him a living saint. Alphonsus was the ultimate big man. He built the schools, he sank the boreholes, and he fed the whole community at lavish festivals under the moonlight. But while he was sharing money in the daytime, he was haunting their souls in the dark. Every moonless night, a child was traded for a secret of wealth and youth. Today, we go to the misty hills of a village that learned a terrifying lesson. Sometimes, the hand that gives to you is the same hand that is digging your grave. In the misty hills of a quiet rural community, Alphonsus lived like a king. His mansion loomed over the humble thatched roofs like a watchful giant. He had not always been rich. Once he was very poor and felt unlucky, but he returned from the city with wealth he claimed to have made through hard work. His gates were always open to every beggar. But 6 months ago, the weeping began. The children started vanishing. A shadow was attacking them inside their own rooms, seeping through cracks in the mud walls like black oil. By daybreak, parents would find their children twisted in impossible shapes. Their tiny bodies were arched in agony, skin covered in black and purple bruises, as if something had clawed its way out from their inside. This silence was the worst part. No screams, no struggle, just death while the parents slept a few feet away. Every child under 10 was taken. Even the king's only son, the prince, was found dead in his royal bed. First, the villagers ran to the police. The officers came with their notebooks, but they saw nothing. They shook their heads and said, "This is not a police matter. This is supernatural." They drove away and never came back. Next, they called the priests and pastors, but their holy water dried up like spit on hot iron. Finally, they chose the way of their ancestors. They summoned the great Dibias. Smoke filled the village square as they consulted the oracles, but the answer was always the same. The killer is one of your own, a person with power so vast we cannot see his face. And through it all, it was Alphonsus who sponsored the search, paying for every ritual and every hunter. My people, when people are afraid, they look for a victim. They turned on Mama Obi, the herbalist. Why? Because only her son Obi remained healthy. "She's a witch," the mother screamed. "She's using charms to kill our children while she protects her own." For years, Mama Obi was the one they ran to. She delivered their babies and healed their fevers for the price of a thank you or a basket of yams. But the moment fear entered the village, that kindness was forgotten. The same men she had healed of snake bites were now gathering stones to throw at her. When anyone whispered Alphonsus' name, the village shut them down. "Are you mad?" they shouted. "Alphonsus is a philanthropist. He's even about to marry. He just wants a safe life for everyone." My people, let me ask you. In a village where everyone is crying, would you suspect the poor woman or the man who is giving everyone money? Tell me in the comments. In his hidden shrine, the big man was trembling. The forest spirit, a terrifying mass like a shadowy ceiling with glowing eyes, appeared in his shrine. Forest spirit, the debt is due, vessel. Bring me one more soul, or I will take all I have given, your wealth, your youth, and your life. Alphonsus, great one, give me more time. The last child is guarded by his mother, but I will get him. I beg you, give me more time. Forest spirit, you have all you need. I have given you everything. Fail again, and everything I will take away. That night, the shadow crept towards Mama Obi's house. But Obi woke up and screamed. Mama Obi fought the darkness with incantations and herbs, and as the shadow shrieked and ran, she heard a voice she recognized. In the morning, the villagers dragged Mama Obi and her son to the square. "King, woman, why are you killing our children?" Mama Obi, voice trembling with hurt. "My hands are clean. I have healed your wounds, yet you bring stones for me. Look around you. Who among you is missing today? That is the person you should worry about." Only Alphonsus was gone. The king sent guards to his mansion, warning Mama Obi, "If you lied against our benefactor, you will be stoned." But at the mansion, they heard a thin human wailing. They broke down the gates and found the hidden room. There, they found the altar and the skulls, and there lay Alphonsus, rotting, withered, and screaming as the spirit tore his life away. They dragged him to the village square. With his last breath, he confessed, "I made a deal for money and a long life. The price was the souls of children. My kindness was just a mask." As he finished speaking, his body turned to ash and the wind blew him away. The shadow ended, but the village was forever changed. Mama Obi survived, but she never looked at her neighbors the same way again. She realized that the people you save today are the same ones who will stone you tomorrow. My people, always remember, many things are not what they seem to be. Thank you for being part of this experience. Subscribe and follow for more mysteries from the dark. Until next time, stay watchful.